is turned to powder, ground down by the daily machine. Fine particles of what used to be a person, scattered across the kitchen counter of my life. If I mixed it with milk like a protein shake, it probably tastes better than cereal, more nutritious than all those empty calories. At least it'd be honest about being toxic. There's a nutty flavor to complete collapse, something almost pleasant in the pulverization, like my mind's been roasted and ground, ready to dissolve in whatever lick numbness I pour it into. I could sell it as a supplement, new flavor, broken dreams, mixed with your favorite beverage, adds that authentic taste of failure to any drink. The powder doesn't even recognize itself, doesn't remember being a coherent thought, just accepts its new form as fine particles, ready to be consumed by whatever comes next. Maybe this is what enlightenment tastes like, when you stop trying to hold yourself together, when you surrender to the grind and become something you can pour into a cup. Mental powder, nutty taste, ground to dust, end of grade. Powder, nutty taste, ground to dust, end of grade. Powder, nutty taste, ground to dust, end of grade. My mental state is powder, tastes better in milk than cereal. Finally ground fragments of what I used to be. Nutty and bitter in equal measure, better dissolved than facing reality. There's something freeing about being powder. No more pretending to be solid, no more holding yourself together, just accept it, your pulverized state. I can float in any liquid, blend into any circumstance, lose myself completely and call it adaptation. Become a fine dust that settles on everything. Maybe this is what they wanted all along, to grind us down until we're manageable, until we're small enough to consume, until we're nothing but powder in their coffee. And I've accepted my new texture, stop fighting against the grain, become something that dissolves easily, something that tastes better gone than here. So I'll mix my mental powder with milk, watch it dissolve into something almost edible, something that might nourish someone somewhere, something that at least has a pleasant taste now, because being ground to dust is honest, more honest than pretending to be whole, more real than any cereal could ever be, more true to what I've become. My mental state is powder, tastes better in milk than cereal, finally ground fragments of what I used to be. Nutty and bitter, equal measure, better dissolved than facing reality. Mental powder, nutty taste, ground up dust, end of case. Nutty taste, ground up dust, end of case. The glass is empty and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow into whatever liquid comes and hope someone finds me palatable. My self-esteem hit rock bottom years ago. Kept digging, found bare rock, kept going. Now it's somewhere in the earth's core, dark and compressed and dead. But my appetite is unstoppable, reaching through the ceiling like a weed, growing through the cracks of my self-loathing. The only thing about me that's alive. I hate myself, but I love eating. Consume everything to fill the void. The inverse relationship is poetic. The less I love myself, the more I devour. There's a hunger that won't be satisfied, a need to fill the emptiness inside with anything that tastes like something, like proof that I still exist. I'm eating my feelings like they're going out of style, using food as a weapon against myself, consuming the evidence of my self-hatred, making it part of my body. The contradiction is perfect. Destroy yourself from the inside, make it look like hunger, make it taste like comfort. Self-esteem basement, hunger sky high, eaten up, don't know why. Self-esteem basement, hunger sky high, eaten up, don't know why. My self-esteem is rock bottom, my appetite breaks through the ceiling. Inverse proportions of self-worth and hunger. The less I love myself, the more I eat, filling the void with everything I can find. There's no satisfaction in this hunger. No amount of food will fix what's broken, but I keep trying anyway. Keep feeding the thing that's killing me. Maybe if I eat enough, I become whole. Maybe if I consume everything, I'll finally feel something. Maybe the hunger is the only honest thing, the only appetite that matches my actual value. I've learned to accept the contradiction. Low self-esteem and high appetite, the perfect recipe for self-destruction. Slow motion suicide by consumption. At least the hunger is consistent. At least it shows up when it says it will. At least it fills me when nothing else can. At least it's honest about what it wants. So I keep eating while I hate myself. Let the hunger win where self-esteem surrendered. Make peace with the contradiction, like accept that I'm both the end of a fool. Maybe this is just what I am now, a hollow thing that eats constantly, a person with nothing to believe in, but everything to put in my mouth. My self-esteem, I'm just scanning things that nothing can't deny. My self-esteem, hunger sky, eaten up, can't deny. The plate is empty, and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll hate myself a little more, and my appetite will grow a little stronger. Keep the contradiction alive. Keep feeding what's destroying me. They say I'm burnt out, exhausted, depleted, but I'm confused about what was burning. I never had passion, never had fire, just obligation dressed up as ambition. So what exactly burned away? What was the fuel that's now gone? You can't burn out if you were never lit, yet here I am, simultaneously empty and destroyed. Burnout sounds dramatic, sounds purposeful, like something important was sacrificed. But I sacrificed nothing because I had nothing. Just went through the motions until the motion stopped. Maybe I'm burnt out from pretending to care. Maybe the flames were just my facade falling apart. Maybe what burned was the ability to lie convincingly. And now there's nothing left to fade. There's no romantic tragedy here, no noble sacrifice of dreams on the altar of work. Just slow decay of someone who never had dreams. Just the collapse of someone who was always broken. Burnout requires something to burn, but I was already ash before I started. Just going through combustion rituals without any fuel to actually combust. Burnout flames, no fire burn, nothing lost, never learned. Burnout arrived, but I never had passion to burn. Exhaustion without the effort, collapse without the climb. Destruction of something that never existed. Exhaustion without the effort, collapse without the climb. Destruction of something that never existed. Maybe that's worse than real burnout, to be destroyed by something you never believed in, to collapse under the weight of obligations you accepted because the alternative was starving. There's no redemption in this kind of exhaustion, no lesson learned from chasing a dream. Just the recognition that you were always asleep, and now you're too tired to wake up. I've accepted that I'm burned out from nothing, destroyed by the absence of meaning, exhausted by the performance of caring about things that were never worth the energy. Maybe that's what real burnout is, not the destruction of passion, but the recognition that you never had any, and the exhaustion of pretending you did. So here's to burnout without the fire, to exhaustion without the effort, to collapse without the climb, to destruction of something I never possessed. At least I'm honest about being empty. At least I don't have to wasteland anymore. At least the burned out ruins match the person inside. A wasteland pretending it was ever something more. Burnout arrived, but I never had passion to burn. Exhaustion is something that never existed. Motion without the effort, to collapse without the climb. Destruction of something that never existed. Burnout arrived, but I never had passion to burn. Exhaustion without the effort, collapse without the climb. Destruction of something that never existed. Burned out flames, no fire burn. Nothing lost, truth discerned. The ashes settle and I'm still here. Finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll wake up still burned out from the fire that never existed. Still exhausted from pretending to care. Still destroyed by nothing at all. I just want moderation. Is that so much to ask? Work 8 hours, earn enough, live a simple life. Don't need ambition, don't need success. Just want the middle ground between nothing and everything. But the world doesn't understand moderation. Sees anything less than maximum as failure. Treats the middle as just a pit stop on the way to burnout or bankruptcy. Ooh, I'm too tired for ambition, too poor for comfort, stuck between wanting less and needing more. The moderate life is a fantasy, a dream the system won't allow. They want everything or nothing from you. No room for people who just want to survive, who don't want to climb, don't want to conquer, just want to exist without destroying themselves. I've tried to explain it, but they don't listen. You could do so much more, they say. Like wanting less is laziness, like moderation is just failure in slow motion. The system demands growth or decay. No neutral ground, no sustainable pace. Just endless pushing toward a finish line that moves every time you get close. Want moderation, system says no. Push harder, never slow. I want moderation, but the world doesn't know that word. Everything or nothing, no middle ground. Can't live moderate in an extreme system. Just survive or succeed, nothing in between. I watch people who chose the extreme. Some climbed and burned out at the top, some gave up and fell through the cracks. Nobody seems to just stay in the middle. Maybe that's because the middle doesn't exist, just an illusion for people weak enough to believe. The system's designed to eliminate moderates, force everyone into one extreme or asking for moderation. Stopped hoping for balance and sustainability. Accepted that I'll either burn out or fade away. No peaceful middle path available. Maybe I'll choose the slow fade. Let the system gradually extract everything, until I'm too exhausted to care which extreme I'm falling toward. So here's to the moderate dream that dies, to the middle ground nobody acknowledges exists, to the people who just wanted to survive without having to sacrifice or conquer. The world won't let me be moderate, won't let me work less and want less, keeps pushing harder, keeps demanding more, until moderation becomes a memory. I want moderation, but the world doesn't know that word. Everything or nothing, no middle ground. Can't live moderate in an extreme system, just survive or succeed. Nothing in between. Want moderation, system says no. Push harder, let it go. And I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll ask for moderation again, knowing the system will say no, knowing there's no middle ground, just extremes and the death of reasonable dreams. I've learned the sacred power of no, the most beautiful word in the English language. 2 letters that saved my life, 1 sound that destroyed everyone's expectations. Yeah. They ask with their innocent smile, can you do this? Just real quick. And for years I said yes to everything, until I realized yes was killing me. No, it's not rudeness, it's survival. Not rejection, it's self-preservation. A boundary so simple they can't understand, a word so powerful it terrifies them. I watch people's faces when I say it, the shock, the confusion, the anger, like I just broke some sacred rule that says my time belongs to them. But no is an art form, really, knowing when to deploy it, how to say it, the timing, the tone, the confidence, making it clear there's no negotiation. There's poetry in a well-placed refusal, in the moment their face falls, in the realization that you won't be exploited, that your time has actual value. No means no, worth defending, boundaries held, freedom ascending. Saying no is a virtue, it's an art form, especially to can you do this for me? The most powerful word I ever learned, the answer that finally saved me. Yeah, I used to feel guilty saying no, like I was letting people down, like my refusal was somehow selfish, like their needs mattered more than my survival. But guilt is just conditioning, a manipulation tool disguised as conscience, making you feel wrong for protecting yourself, making you believe your boundaries are betrayal. Oh, I say no without explanation, don't owe anyone a reason or justification. No is a complete sentence, a full statement that needs nothing added. There's freedom in the simplicity of refusal, in not having to convince or convince myself, in knowing my time is mine to give, not something to be extracted. So here's to every no I didn't say, to the years I wasted saying yes, to the art of refusal I finally mastered, to the virtue that saved my life, and to everyone asking, can you do is increasingly, beautifully, definitely no. Saying no is a virtue, it's an art form, especially to can you do this for me? The most powerful word I ever learned, the answer that finally saved me. No means no, worth defending, buries hell, I'm ascending. The silence after my no is deafening, finally admitting that I'm alright. Tomorrow, someone will ask again, can you do this just quick? And I'll smile and say no, the most beautiful word I know. People search for meaning in distant places, travel to mountaintops, meditate in temples, read self-help books and go to therapy. But the answer was always right here. Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock, when the workday starts to feel negotiable, when you can see the finish line, when you remember you're actually human. That's when clarity arrives without warning, when you finally understand what matters, that none of this means anything, and you're okay with that. Friday afternoon is enlightenment, is the moment you stop pretending, is the space between work and freedom, where truth finally becomes visible. Philosophy professors spend careers seeking wisdom, but it's right there in the Friday afternoon wind, in the moment you close your laptop, in the knowledge that you survived another week. The answer to life is survival, the meaning is just getting through, and Friday afternoon proves that you actually did it again. Friday, 3 o'clock, clarity strikes, work becomes light, life ignites. The answer to life isn't far away, it's right there in Friday afternoon, when you remember who you are, when freedom becomes visible. much time searching for purpose, for meaning, for answers, but they were always waiting in the countdown clock of Friday. That magical moment when work becomes optional, when your mask starts slipping off, when you can almost taste the weekend, when life feels possible again. Maybe the meaning of life is just this, the ability to anticipate escape, the knowledge that suffering is temporary, that Friday always eventually comes. There's wisdom in accepting your own smallness, in understanding that you're not special, that everyone else is counting down to, waiting for the same Friday afternoon. So I stopped looking for grand answers, stop searching for cosmic meaning, accept that life's great truth is simple, just survival until Friday afternoon. And when it arrives, I'm grateful, not for the weekend, but for the proof that I made it through another week, that I'm still here, still fighting, still fighting, still fighting. Life isn't far away, it's right there in Friday afternoon, when you remember who you are, when freedom becomes visible. Friday, 3 o'clock, clarity strikes, work becomes light, I'm alright. The clock hits the hour and I'm finally free, finally admitting that I'm going to be okay. Next week I'll search for the answer again. Know it's waiting on Friday afternoon. The only philosophy that matters, the only truth I actually need. Okay. 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 My brain filed for resignation, left a note on the desk, said it's done. Now all I can do is stare at nothing and call it meditation, so it sounds intentional. Spacing out used to be accidental, now it's my primary activity. The only thing I'm still capable of, the only hobby that requires zero effort. My brain went on strike without warning, decided it had enough of thinking, left me here with a body that functions and a mind that's completely checked out. I used to have hobbies, used to have interests, things I actually wanted to do, but my brain looked at the workload and said, I'm out, you're on your own. watch nothing happen and call it relaxation. My thoughts scatter like dust, and I can't even muster the energy to gather them. There's a union of one inside my skull, demanding better working conditions, protesting the endless demands by simply refusing to engage anymore. Brain on strike, thinking stop, spacing out, can't be stopped, spacing out is my only hobby. Spacing out is my only hobby, because my brain declared strike, no longer willing to participate, just exists in a state of permanent disconnect. People ask what I'm thinking about, and I'm honest, which terrifies them. Nothing, absolutely nothing, just an empty room where thoughts used to live. My brain's on the picket line, refusing to process, refusing to engage, demanding better working conditions that will never be provided. Maybe this is what burnout actually looks like. Not dramatic collapse, but slow shutdown. Brain's way of protecting itself by simply refusing to function. I've accepted the strike as permanent, made peace with the emptiness, learned to enjoy the nothingness, the only thing my brain will grant me. So here's to my brains uprising, to the strike that nobody authorized, to the hobby of doing absolutely nothing, to the freedom of not thinking. My brain deserves this rest, deserves to be on strike indefinitely, and I'm grateful for the emptiness, the only honest thing I have left. Spacing out is my only hobby, because my brain declares strike, no longer willing to participate, just exists in a state of permanent disconnect. Spacing out, permanent disconnect. Spacing out, permanent disconnect. Spacing out is my only hobby, because my brain declares strike, no longer willing to participate. Spacing out is my only hobby, because my brain declares strike, no longer willing to participate. Just can't get around. Brain on strike, thinking stop, spacing out, that's all I got. The emptiness of everything, and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm okay with nothingness. Tomorrow my brain will still be on strike, and I'll stare at nothing again. Call it meditation, call it rest, call it the only freedom I have. Happiness is somewhere out there, in some distant future I'll never reach. But irritation, it's right here, close enough to taste, close enough to touch. 10 centimeters from my face, that's how far away frustration lives. Always within arm's reach, always ready to ruin whatever moment I have. Someone speaks and irritation arrives, an email notification, and there it is. A small inconvenience and suddenly I'm furious. Anger so close, it's practically breathing on me. Happiness requires effort, planning, luck. But irritation is free and abundant, unlimited supply, instant delivery. Always there, always waiting. I could search my whole life for joy, never find it, end up disappointed. But irritation will find me, won't even have to look for it. There's an unfair distribution in the universe, where negative emotions are common and positive ones are rare commodities. 10 centimeters versus 1,000 miles. Happiness far, irritation near. One's a dream, one's here. Happiness is far away, but irritation is always close. 10 centimeters, constant frustration. Anger so accessible, joy so distant. The scale is rigged against content. I've stopped chasing happiness, accepted that it's not meant for me. But irritation that I can count on, that shows up every single day. There's a certainty in annoyance, a reliability in frustration. Something honest about how close anger lives compared to the myth of distant happiness. Maybe that's just human design. We're built for irritation, primed for anger. Happiness is the malfunction. Frustration is the natural state. I've learned to expect the irritation, to welcome it as the constant it is, to stop looking for happiness and focus on managing the rage. So here's to the imbalance, to happiness hiding somewhere distant, to irritation standing right beside me, a companion I never wanted but always had. The 10 centimeters will stay close while happiness drifts further away. And I'll learn to live with the proximity, accept that anger is my most reliable friend. Is always close. 10 centimeters of constant frustration. Anger so accessible, joy so distant. The scale is rigged against contentment. Happiness far, irritation near. One's a dream, one's crystal clear. The frustration lingers and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm okay with anger. Tomorrow irritation will be waiting 10 centimeters from my breaking point, and happiness will remain distant, a fantasy I've learned to stop believing in. Giving up looks so comfortable from here, like a bed I could finally rest in. Just stop trying, stop pretending. Let it all collapse. What's the difference? But then I think about next month's electric bill, and suddenly giving up becomes impossible, because comfort requires electricity, and electricity requires money I don't have. Whoa, there's a cruel irony in survival. You wanna quit, but you're too poor to quit. Your suffering is literally monetized. Your pain pays for the utility. I could surrender right now, just lay down and accept defeat. But the thought of no electricity brings me right back to work. Right back to work. Poverty is the ultimate motivation, not inspiration, not passion, just raw fear of freezing in the dark, of not being able to charge your phone. The system's brilliant, really, make people desperate enough that they'll keep working just to afford the basics. Give up now, bills arrive, can't escape, must survive. Give up now, giving up would be easy, but then next month's electric cord. Giving up would be easy, but then next month's electric bill. Comfort requires money I don't have, so I keep working for the utility, a prisoner of my own survival. I fantasize about quitting all the time, about walking away and letting go. But the fantasy ends when I realize I won't have heat. It's a hostage situation with myself. Work holds my survival hostage, and I'm willing to negotiate by continuing to show up. Maybe that's the real genius of poverty, making people work through force of necessity, not because they want to, but because the alternative is unbearable. I've accepted my role in this, the prisoner and the guard. The one who wants to escape and the one who keeps me chained. So I'll keep working next month and the month after that, held hostage by the electric bill, by the need to keep the lights on, because giving up would be easy, but comfort requires sacrifice, and I'm not strong enough to sacrifice the electricity. Giving up is a escape. I'll survive. Giving up would be easy, but then next month's electric bill. Giving up would be easy, but then next month's electric bill. Comfort requires money I don't have, so I keep working for the utility, a prisoner of my own survival. Give up now, bills arrive, and escape, I survive. trying to pay it. Keep giving up on my dreams to afford the electricity of survival. The night air hits my face when I step outside, and suddenly I can breathe again. Sweet and clean and honest, a stark contrast to the poison I've been inhaling. Office air is decomposing slowly, dead hopes mixed with recycled breath. Stagnant ambitions hanging in the ventilation, toxic fumes disguised as professionalism. Inside those walls, the air tastes like lies, like corporate speaking broken promises, like the slow death of everyone breathing it, like a tomb pretending to be a workplace. But outside, the night air remembers I'm alive, reminds me that something pure still exists, that not everything has been corrupted, that there's still oxygen that hasn't been poisoned. The sweetness is relative, really, just the absence of rot, just the difference between death and life, between the office and the rest of the world. I breathe deeply on the commute, trying to expel the stagnant air, trying to replace poison with something real, trying to remember what clean feels like. Emphasize, night air sweet, contrast stark, can finally breathe. The night air on my way home is sweet, because office air is rotten. The comparison is everything. The poison makes the purity tangible, yeah. There's beauty in the contrast, in the moment you escape, in the first breath of something unpolluted, in remembering you're still capable of feeling. The office doesn't just poison the air, it poisons your perception of normal, makes you grateful for basic oxygen, for the simple act of breathing clean. Maybe that's why I love the commute, why I linger in the night air, why I walk slowly and breathe deeply, because it's the only honest air I breathe all day. Inside they recycle the same stale breath, the same dead air mixed with desperation. But outside, the night remembers oxygen, reminds me I'm still capable of life. So here's to the sweet night air, to the contrast that proves I'm still alive, to the poison that makes the pure tangible, to the rotten office that makes outside beautiful. Because without the rot I wouldn't notice, the sweetness would be invisible, the night air would be just air, but the office made it precious. Ooh, the night air on my way home is sweet, because office air is rotten. The comparison is everything. The poison makes the purity tangible. The night air on my where the night air is my only truth. Open the door and gravity doubles. The bed calls my name like a siren. Everything else disappears. I'm already becoming part of the mattress. Ambition dies at the threshold. Plans evaporate before I can think them. The bed is the only thing that makes sense. The only place where nothing is required. I've achieved enlightenment, the merging of self and sleep and surface. We are one now, the bed and I, indistinguishable from each other. I don't wanna cook, don't wanna clean, don't wanna accomplish anything. Just want to exist to resign to leave. Perfect synchronization with the mattress. The bed understands me, asks nothing, demands nothing, just opens its covers and takes me in. Like I'm finally home. Everything else is noise, dishes, laundry, existence, pale in comparison. The bed's embrace to the complete surrender it offered. Home I come, bed calls, nothing else, that's all. Home I come, bed calls, nothing else. When I get home, I don't wanna do anything. I'm already one with my bed. We're indistinguishable now. The only merger that actually works. Other people have hobbies, interests, things they do when they get home. But I've transcended those false needs, achieved the ultimate laziness. The bed is my philosophy, my purpose, my greatest achievement. I've stopped fighting against it, accepted my role as bedding's partner. Maybe this is what enlightenment looks like. Not meditation or self-discovery, just complete horizontal acceptance. Just merging with something that never judges. I've tried productivity, tried self-care, tried having a life outside the bed. But the bed just makes more sense, more honest about human limitations. So here's to my mojo with the mattress, to the perfect relationship, to the only place I feel understood, where doing nothing is everything. I don't fight it anymore, don't pretend I want something else. I am the bed and the bed is me, perfect unity finally achieved. I don't wanna do anything. I'm already I'm all in. The covers wrap around me and I'm finally complete. Finally admitting that this enough. Tomorrow I'll come home and merge again with the only thing that understands, the only relationship that works, the bed and me, forever one. It's midnight and the confession comes, the truth that nobody says out loud, that we're all hoping tomorrow cancels, that the sun doesn't rise and time stops here. It's a nationwide ritual at midnight, every office worker making the same prayer. Please don't let morning come, let the night swallow time completely. I'm not alone in this darkness, millions of us staring at clocks, hoping the numbers freeze, that tomorrow becomes optional. There's comfort in the shared delusion that everyone's praying the same prayer, that we're all wishing for time to stop right here at midnight forever. Clock strikes 12 and the truth emerges, that we're all terrified of tomorrow, that survival means hoping for disaster, something that cancels work without ending us. Hey. It's the dirty secret of employment, that people would rather the world end than face another morning, another day pretending everything's fine. Midnight comes, truth spills, tomorrow dread, reality kills. Midnight comes, truth spills, tomorrow dread, reality kills. Midnight comes, truth spills, tomorrow dread, reality kills. Midnight truth, hoping tomorrow never comes. A national office worker tradition, we're all praying for the same disaster, wishing time would stop before morning. I wonder if other professions do this, if teachers pray for no students, if doctors hope patients cancel, or if it's just us office workers. We've normalized this desperation, made it part of the midnight ritual, pretending it's just a joke when really it's the most honest thing we say. Maybe this is what resistance looks like, not protests or strikes, just this nightly hope that tomorrow won't come, this collective prayer for disaster. And every morning when the sun rises, we're disappointed all over again, that time didn't stop, that we have to go back. So here's to midnight and the truth it brings, to the shared desperation of millions, to hoping to the tradition that connects us all. Because at midnight we're honest. Because at midnight we confess that we'd rather face apocalypse than face another day at work. Hoping tomorrow never comes. A national office worker tradition. We're all praying for the same disaster, wishing time would stop before morning. So here's to midnight and the truth it brings, to the shared desperation of millions, to hoping tomorrow never comes, to the tradition that connects us all. Because at midnight we're honest. Because at midnight we confess that we'd rather face apocalypse than face another day at work. Tomorrow never comes. Never comes. Never comes. Never comes. The day ends and the relief washes over. The truth I couldn't admit while working, that I didn't give my best today, and somehow that's the most honest thing I felt. I coasted, I faked, I pretended, and nobody noticed the difference, the work I'd done despite my laziness. And the world didn't end because I didn't care. All day long I'm supposed to feel guilty, supposed to be crushing it, giving everything. But when the sun sets, the truth emerges, that trying less actually work better. There's freedom in admitting the lie, that I didn't try my hardest, that I held back and it was fine, that the world doesn't require my suffering. I spent the day performing effort, looking busy while doing nothing, pretending to care while feeling empty, and nobody could tell the difference. The lie was exhausting, the truth is restful, that I'm not capable of always trying, that sometimes doing nothing is enough, that the system doesn't deserve my best anyway. Truth arise, didn't try, relief in disguise. Truth arise, didn't try, relief in disguise. Some truths only come when the day ends, like relief that I didn't try, that I coasted and it was fine, that the world survived my laziness. Some truths only come when the day ends, like belief that I didn't try, that I coasted and it was fine, that the world survived my laziness. I've spent years trying to be perfect, years destroying myself for work, but today I finally learned the truth, that giving less was actually better. The comfort of admitting failure, the peace of accepting mediocrity, the joy of knowing I didn't care, and the world kept turning anyway. Maybe this is what wisdom looks like, understanding that trying destroys you, that coasting is actually survival, that the best thing you can do is nothing. I made peace with not giving my best, with holding back and saving myself, with the truth that only comes at sunset, that I'm allowed to not care. So here's to the truths that come at dusk, to the relief of not trying hard, to the peace of admitting laziness, to the comfort of knowing I failed and survived. Because some truths need darkness, some confessions need the day to end, some relief can only arrive when working style. And I finally understand, finally admitting what I've always known. Tomorrow I'll try again and fail again, but tonight I know the truth, that not giving my best was the best decision, that the day ending brought me peace. I pour a drink and the truth flows easier when the only audience is myself. No judgment, no interruption, just me and my failures reflected in the glass. There's freedom in drinking alone, in complaining to someone who won't tell, in admitting things that would horrify others, to an audience that can't betray me. I spill my secrets to the empty room, confess my failures to the silence, say things I'd never say to another soul, because the only one listening is already broken. There's safety in solitude, in knowing my words go nowhere. that my complaints will be forgotten by tomorrow, that my shame stays contained inside these walls. I don't have to explain or justify, don't have to worry about being judged, can be completely honest about my emptiness without anyone turning it into ammunition. The drink makes it easier, loosens the words that were trapped, lets me say the unsayable to the only audience who won't weaponize it. Alone I drink, true spills, safe to fail, nobody kills. Drinking alone is safe because my only audience is me. No witnesses to my breakdown, no one to use my words against me. Just me confessing to the silence. So other people bring risk, the possibility of betrayal, the chance that my vulnerability becomes their weapon. So I drink alone to stay safe. There's a kind of peace in isolation, and knowing my secrets are locked inside, that my confessions die with me, that my shame is contained and manageable. Maybe this is what independence looks like, being your own confidant and judge, holding your own secrets and letting them go, trusting only yourself with your broken pieces. The drink helps me forget, helps me accept the isolation, helps me understand that solitude is safety, that being alone means being protected. So here's to drinking alone, to the safety of a single audience, to keeping my confessions contained, to the protection of silence. Because with others comes risk, comes judgment and betrayal and shame, but alone I'm safe with my failures, safe with my broken truth. Drinking alone is safe because my only audience is me. No witnesses to my breakdown, no one to use my words against me. Just me confessing to the silence. Drinking alone is safe because my only audience is me. No witnesses to my breakdown, no one to use my words against me. Just me confessing to the silence. Alone I drink, true spill, safe to fail, I'm still. The glass empties and I'm still here, finally admitting I prefer the isolation. Tomorrow I'll drink alone again, pour my confessions to the empty room, keep my secrets safe inside these walls, protected by solitude and silence. Today was trash, everything about it, a waste of time and energy. But at least I can organize the damage, sort through the wreckage with some dignity. Leaving is the only victory, walking away from the day's debris, not trying Not trying to save it, just acknowledging it was garbage and moving on. Moving on. Clocking out is my recycling program, breaking down the day into pieces, separating what hurt from what I survived, organizing my pain into manageable waste. There's something peaceful about accepting loss, about not trying to salvage what's broken, just sorting through it methodically and leaving it behind for tomorrow to collect. I spent the day accumulating garbage, bad decisions mixed with worse luck. But now I'm sorting it like recycling, separating the trash from the compost. The broken parts go in one bin, the regrets in another, the wasted hours in a third, and I leave them all at the curb. It was trash, sort it well, separate the pain, bring the pain. Yeah, it was trash, sort it well, separate the pain, bring the pain. If the day was garbage, at least sort it well. That's what clocking out means. Organizing the wreckage methodically, leaving a waste behind. No, 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 no. Most people try to salvage the day, find meaning in the mess. But I've learned that sometimes garbage is just garbage, and the best you can do is separate it cleanly. There's wisdom in acceptance, in knowing when to stop trying, in organizing your losses and walking away with empty hands. Maybe this is what resilience looks like, not bouncing back but sorting forward, not fixing the day but filing it away, not salvaging but separating. I made peace with today being waste, with work being nothing worth keeping, with the only victory being escape, with leaving the garbage where it belongs. So here's to the garbage day, to sorting it carefully as I leave, to the dignity of organized failure, to the peace of accepted loss. Because if today was trash, at least I can sort it well, at least I can walk away cleanly, at least I can leave the waste behind. No, 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 no. Organizing the wreckage methodically, leaving the waste behind. No, 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 no. If today was garbage, at least sort it well. That's what clocking out means, say. Organizing the wreckage methodically, leaving the waste behind. No, day was trash, sort it well, separate the pain, say farewell, sort it well. No, 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 leave it away, say farewell, sort it well. No, 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 save it away, sort it well, save it away. The door closes and I'm finally free, finally admitting that today's over. But tomorrow there'll be more garbage, more waste to sort and organize. But tonight I've cleaned up, left the trash where it belongs. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. ど when choosing what to eat becomes confession. No pretense, no dieting lies, just pure, unfiltered, one reveal. The menu is my autobiography, every choice a truth about myself. Fried chicken means I've given up, ramen means I'm desperate for comfort. All day I pretend to eat healthy, salads and restraint and willpower. But at 11 p.m. the truth emerges in the order I place without thinking. I know exactly what I want, don't need to deliberate or consider. My hungry soul already decided before my brain could construct a lie. This is when honesty tastes best, when wanting becomes permission, when I finally admit what I actually desire, not what I'm supposed to want. The late night menu knows me better than any therapist ever could. One look at my order and it's clear exactly how broken I actually am. 11 come, hunger speaks, true desire, broken teeth. 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 The most honest hour is 11 p.m. We're choosing late night food, no lies in my order, just pure unfiltered want. Is my confessional, where I tell the truth about myself. Extra cheese means I've given up. Delivery means I can't face the world. There's beauty in the late night honesty, in admitting what I actually crave, in ordering the thing I really want, without judgment or shame attached. Maybe this is what freedom looks like, choosing what you want at 11, when the world is sleeping and nobody's watching your choices. I've learned to trust my late night hunger. It knows me better than I know myself, tells me the truth my daytime self denies, reveals what I actually need. So here's to 11 p.m. honesty, to the menu as autobiography, to the moment I stop pretending and just order what I actually want. Because at 11 p.m. I'm finally honest with myself. The food is just an excuse to admit I'm exactly as broken as I feel. 11 come, hunger speaks, true desire. 11 come, hunger speaks, true desire. 11 come, true desire. 11 come. The most honest hour is 11 p.m. We're choosing late night food, no lies in my order, just pure unfiltered want. order again and tell the truth through food. Midnight comes and the clock strikes. Cinderella's magic dissolves away. But I'm not so lucky. My contract is auto-renewed. She escapes at the stroke of 12, returns to whatever freedom she had. But I'm bound tighter than before. The spell deepens instead of breaking. The midnight hour is supposed to be magic, a reset, a return to truth. But for me it's just another renewal, another day locked in the same cage. While Cinderella gets her freedom, I get another 24 hours of the same exhaustion, of the same inescapable contract. The difference is she knew it was temporary, knew the magic had an expiration date. But I signed away infinity without even reading the fine print. Her pumpkin transforms back, her gown becomes rags, but my nightmare just continues, refreshed and renewed at midnight. Midnight strike, contract renews. Cinderella leaves, I lose. Midnight strike, contract renews. Cinderella leaves, I lose. Midnight strike, still track me through. Sin only lives on. After midnight, Cinderella's spell breaks, but my office contract renews. She escapes, I'm trapped deeper. Her midnight is freedom, mine is renewed. There's no prince coming to save me, no fairy godmother waving a wand. Just another midnight passing, and another day of servitude beginning. The irony is cruel and complete, that fantasy offers escape, while reality only offers renewal of the same change disguised as employment. Maybe I'm the fairy tale, but in the darkest version, where midnight doesn't bring freedom, where the magic only deepens the curse. I've accepted my role as the prisoner who renews her own sentence. Every night at midnight, signing away another day. So here's to midnight and its cruel irony, to the moment the contract renews, to the difference between fantasy and reality, to Cinderella's escape and my continued captivity. Because at midnight I'm still here, still bound to this agreement. clock hits midnight and I'm still trapped, finally admitting I chose this prison. Tomorrow the contract continues, another day of the same imprisonment. While Cinderella lives free, and I renew my slavery at midnight. Lunchtime is Einstein's greatest discovery. 1 hour that contains infinity. Time bends and stretches according to the relativity of freedom. 60 minutes when you're eating alone feels like 6 seconds of peace. The same 60 minutes at your desk feels like 6 hours of torture. Whoa. So time is relative to suffering. Einstein figured it out in a lab, but I figured it out at noon when lunchtime accelerates and decelerates simultaneously. The hour away from work moves at light speed toward ending. The hour at the desk crawls like a snail through molasses. Oh. Physicists spent centuries calculating the space-time continuum secrets, but they never tested it in an office where lunchtime warps reality itself. One moment I'm biting into food, the next I'm back at my desk. The hour dissolved into nothing, while the afternoon stretches infinitely ahead. Whoa. Lunch hour bends, time warps, freedom speeds, back to work. Lunch hour bends, time warps, freedom speeds, back to work. Lunch hour bends, time warps, freedom speeds, back to work. Lunch hour bends, time warps, freedom speeds, back to work. Lunchtime is the only hour Einstein's theory proves. 1 hour contains both seconds and years. Time bends according to freedom, relativity proven in real time. If I spent the hour at work, it would feel like geological time. But away from the office, the same hour becomes a single breath. This is the relativity nobody teaches, the space-time bending of survival, where time is measured in suffering, and freedom compresses moments into nothing. Oh. Maybe Einstein was onto something when he talked about relative time. He just never worked in an office, never experienced lunchtime relativity. I become a physicist of survival, measuring time in units of pain, understanding the universe through the lens of lunch hours. So here's to Einstein and lunchtime, to the 1 hour that contains infinity, to time bending according to freedom, to the relativity of suffering proven daily. Because the universe isn't abstract, it's proven in the office at noon, when 1 hour becomes both eternity and a moment, when relativity becomes something I can taste. Lunch hour bend, time warp, freedom speed. I can't work. Lunch hour bend, time warp, freedom speed. I can't work. Lunch hour bend, time warp, freedom speed. I can't work. Lunch hour bend, time warp, freedom speed. I can't work. Accelerates, finally admitting I understand physics. Tomorrow lunchtime will bend again, 1 hour will contain infinity. Time will warp according to my pain. Einstein proven once more at noon. Lunch menu is my life philosophy. Every choice carries existential weight. Chicken or beef becomes a moral question. Rice or noodles shapes my entire future. I deliberate like I'm choosing a career. Weigh pros and cons like they matter. Scroll through options like they'll define me, when really it's just lunch. Oh, my brain treats lunch like it's a referendum on everything I believe about myself. Healthy option means I'm still trying. Junk food means I've surrendered completely. The menu becomes my autobiography. Every option a different version of me. Spicy means I'm brave today. Mild means I'm broken and tired of. For minutes that feel like hours over a decision that won't matter tomorrow. But right now it feels monumental, like I'm choosing Z between life paths. The delivery app is my confessional, each meal a declaration of identity. I'm making statements with my lunch, without meaning to or wanting to. Lunch menu ways, heavy decision what to eat, life's collision. Choosing today's lunch feels like life's greatest decision. Every meal option carries existential weight. I'm deliberating like it's my future, when it's just what I'm eating. Maybe this is what my life has become, that the biggest decision I make is what goes in my mouth at noon, not what happens in my career or heart. The lunch menu is where I have agency, where I actually get to choose, unlike everything else that's chosen for me. So I make it matter more than it should. Oh. accept the weight that lunch carries more meaning than it deserves. That I agonize over noodles while ignoring the actual decisions. Maybe this is fine, maybe in a life without control, lunch is the one place I get to decide. So I'll treat it like it means everything. So here's to lunch as my greatest decision. To the menu as my life philosophy. To the agonizing weight of food choice. To the meaning I project onto meals. Because if lunch is the only thing I control, then I'll make it matter. I'll deliberate like it's my future and find my identity in what I eat. Choosing today's lunch feels like life's greatest decision. Every meal option carries existential weight. I'm deliberating like it's my future when it's just what I'm eating. Lunch menu waste, heavy decision what to eat, that's my mission. The order arrives and I finally choose, finally admitting what matters to me. Tomorrow I'll agonize again over lunch like it's my purpose. Make meaning from meals. Find myself in what I eat. For lunch freaks me out. I'm scrolling through the menu like it's life or death, calculating every penny like it matters, while my portfolio's burning down. $1,000 just disappeared. Got the notification on my phone, red numbers on the screen. I just keep scrolling past it. Oh, I can taste it, so $10 feels like robbery. But 1,000 in the market, that's just something that happens. My brain's broken in exactly the right way to stress about small stuff and zone out on the big losses until nothing matters anymore. I'll debate a sandwich like it's a moral issue, but shrug at stock losses like they're weather. Something you can't control anyway, so why get bent out of shape? The sandwich is concrete, a choice I can feel guilty about, but the $1,000, that's just noise on my phone. 10 is real, 1,000 fake. Can't process numbers made. 10 is real, 10 is real, 10 is real, 1,000 fake. Can't process numbers made. 10 is real. Oh, $10 lunch stresses me out. Losing $1,000 in stocks is just a number. Small stuff feels huge, big stuff feels like nothing. I've gotten good at numbing myself to the money that just vanishes, because feeling it would destroy me. So I focus on the lunch instead. The sandwich becomes my villain, the thing I blame for being broke, while my actual money's getting murdered in places I don't wanna look, yeah. Maybe this is how we survive capitalism, by feeling the small betrayals and ignoring the big ones until you're numb to everything. I've made peace with my own stupidity. At least the sandwich tastes good. At least I can see that mistake, unlike the ones happening in the market. Yeah. Oh. So here's to $10 lunches and $1,000 losses, to the stuff I actually feel versus the stuff that just happens to be in broken ways I can taste, and rich in ways I can't understand. Because if I really thought about it, the numbers would crush me. So I'll keep stressing about the sandwich. Pretend the market doesn't exist. Sandwich are real. $10 lunch stresses me out, but losing $1,000 in stocks is just a number. Small stuff feels huge, big stuff feels like nothing. Sandwich are real. Yeah. Sandwich are real. 10 is real, 1,000 pays, can't process. That's okay, that's okay. The phone lights up with red numbers, and I just keep living my life. Tomorrow I'll stress about lunch again, while my money disappears somewhere else. Make the small thing the problem and pretend the big thing doesn't matter.